Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel which is Explore Yourselves, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year and important birth and death anniversaries of 31st July 2025, Thursday. Bengali date 14 Shraban 1432। As per Beni Madhavshil Ponjika, Tithi, Shukla Shashti and up to 0228 hours, and after that Shukla Shaptami, Nakshatra, Chitra and up to full day. Today is 212th day of the year. There are then 153 days left in 2025. Today is 31st Thursday of 2025. Today is Tulsidas Jayanti. Tulsidas Jayanti is celebrated to honor the birth anniversary of the great Hindu poet Saint Goswami Tulsidas, who is believed to have been born in the 16th century in Rajapur, Uttar Pradesh. Revered for his unwavering devotion to Lord Ram, Tulsidas composed the epic Ramcharitmanas in Awadhi, making the story of Lord Ram accessible to the common people. He also authored other devotional works like Hanuman Chalisa, which remains widely recited today. Tulsidas Jayanti usually falls in the month of Shravana, July-August, and devotees observe the day with prayers, readings from his texts, and spiritual gatherings. His contributions have had a profound and lasting impact on bhakti literature and Indian spirituality. Today is World Ranger Day. World Ranger Day, observed on July 31st each year, honors the bravery, dedication, and vital work of park rangers and forest guards who protect the world's natural and cultural heritage. Established by the International Ranger Federation (IRF), this day pays tribute not only to the rangers who risk their lives daily to safeguard wildlife and natural resources, but also to those who have died in the line of duty. It raises awareness about the challenges rangers face, ranging from poaching and illegal logging to dangerous terrain and wildlife encounters. Events, memorials, and conservation activities are organized globally to recognize their crucial role in environmental protection. Today is National Avocado Day. National Avocado Day is celebrated annually on July 31st, marking the height of California's avocado season. Established in 2017 by Model Meals to celebrate the fruit's nutritional power and culinary versatility. The day encourages people to enjoy avocados in all forms, from guacamole and avocado toast to smoothies, dressings, and even desserts. It's become a fun occasion for restaurants and brands to offer promotions like free guacamole with purchase and for consumers to experiment with healthy and creative avocado dishes. Today is National Mud Day. National Mud Day, also known as National Mixed Breed Dog Day, is celebrated twice a year on July 31st and December 2nd and was founded in 2005 by animal welfare advocate Colleen Page to raise awareness about the millions of mixed breed dogs in shelters that need loving homes. This day honors the unique charm, resilience, and health benefits of mutts, often more robust and well tempered thanks to their diverse gene pool, and encourages people to adopt, volunteer, or donate to rescue organizations. Today is Black Dot Day. Black Dot Day marks 31st July 1970, the final day to British Royal Navy issued its daily tot of rum to sailors, concluding a centuries-old tradition dating back to the 17th century. What began as a way to prevent water spoilage and boost morale eventually evolving into watered down grog, was deemed incompatible with the increasing complexity of naval machinery and discipline standards. On that solemn day, sailors sometimes wore black armbands, held mock funerals, and ceremonially tossed their cups and the last rum barrels overboard. Since then, Black Tot Day has been observed annually to commemorate the end of an era in naval history. Today is Uncommon Instrument Awareness Day. Uncommon Instrument Awareness Day is a fun and imaginative celebration held each year on July 31st, dedicated to showcasing rare, experimental, and quirky musical instruments that fall outside the mainstream. The day encourages music lovers to explore sounds created by unusual instruments, from century old curiosities like the theremin and glass harmonica to modern inventions like the marble machine or instruments made from vegetables. Though its exact origins are unclear, the purpose is clear: to expand our musical horizons, discover the inventive spirit behind unusual instruments, and even inspire people to try building or playing one themselves. Today is National Raspberry Cake Day. National Raspberry Cake Day is celebrated each year on July 31st in the United States as a joyful occasion to indulge in raspberry infused desserts. Although unofficial and without a clearly identified founder, the day capitalizes on peak raspberry harvest season from late July through early September, when the fruit is juiciest and most abundant. It's a perfect summer celebration for bakers and dessert lovers to enjoy moist, flavorful cakes layered or studded with fresh raspberries, often paired with lemon zest or chocolate and shared with family and friends. Today is National Jump for Jelly Beans Day. National Jump for Jelly Beans Day is a light-hearted and whimsical holiday celebrated annually on July 31st in the United States. It's a day to embrace the joy inspired by colorful jelly beans. Those chewy, bean-shaped candies with vibrant shells and gelatinous centers created via the panning process, and to jump for joy at the simple delight they bring. The tradition humorously connects energetic jumping with appreciations for jelly beans, which gained popularity during the American Civil War and became a favorite of President Ronald Reagan in the 1960s and 80s. It's typically celebrated by indulging in a variety of flavors, hosting jelly bean tasting parties, playing candy themed games, or simply sharing handfuls of jelly beans with friends while jumping around in pure delight. Today is International Lifeguard Appreciation Day. International Lifeguard Appreciation Day is celebrated actually on July 31st, a day established in 2020 by Elias and Associates to honor the heroic work and unwavering vigilance of lifeguards at pools, beaches, lakes, and water parks worldwide. These trained professionals, certified in CPR, first aid, AED use, and water rescue, face physical risks and long hours to safeguard swimmers and prevent drowning incidents. Observances include offering public thanks, creating social media shoutouts, hosting themed events at aquatic facilities, handing out certificates or swag, or simply abiding by safety rules to support their efforts. Today is Shredded Wheat Day. Shredded Wheat Day is celebrated every year on July 31st, serving as a cheerful tribute to one of the world's oldest ready to eat breakfast cereals. Invented in the early 1890s by Henry D. Porky in Denver, Colorado, with the creation of shredded tablets baked from whole wheat strands, the iconic pillow shaped biscuits became a national favorite, later produced by companies such as Nabisco, Kraft, and Post. Marking its centennial in 1992, cereal enthusiasts formally began observing the day to enjoy shredded wheat and share its compelling story. Packed with dietary fiber and made from simple, natural ingredients, shredded wheat is promoted as a nutritious breakfast staple that supports digestive health and heart wellness. Whether eaten plain or topped with fruit and nuts, the day encourages mindful, wholesome eating and a satisfying crunch to start the morning right. Today is International Digital Adoption DAP Professionals Day. International Digital Adoption DAP Professionals Day is celebrated annually on the last Thursday of July, a holiday established in 2020 by WalkMe to honor professionals who drive successful digital adoption initiatives worldwide. These digital adoption professionals play a crucial behind the scenes role in helping organizations maximize their returns on technology investments by designing user friendly, in depth guidance, optimizing training, and promoting seamless workflows across complex software systems. In 2025, the observance falls on Thursday, July 31st, with celebrations typically including social media shoutouts using hashtags like #DAP Professionals, internal recognition, events, and opportunities for upskilling, networking, and peer mentorship to uplift the field and its growing impact on organizational transformation. Today is National Intern Day. National Intern Day is observed annually on the last Thursday of July, a tradition established in 2017 by the career platform Way Up. The day is dedicated to recognizing and celebrating the contributions of interns, who often bring fresh energy and perspectives to the workforce as emerging leaders of tomorrow. In 2025, this celebration falls on Thursday, July 31st. National Intern Day aims to spotlight the challenges faced by early career professionals, encourage fair and meaningful internship practices, and highlight organizations that excel in their internship programs, including via Way Up's annual Top 100 Internship Programs list. Today is the anniversary of Mr. Dhiran Chinnamalai, 17th April 1756 to 31st July 1805. Dhiran Chinnamalai was a courageous freedom fighter and chieftain from Tamil Nadu who played a pivotal role in resisting British colonial rule during the late 18th and early 19th centuries. Born in Milapalayam near Erode, he belonged to the Kongu Vellalar community and initially supported Tipu Sultan in battles against the British. After Tipu's fall, Chinnamalai continued the resistance independently, using guerrilla warfare tactics to great effect in the Congo region. He formed a strong army and successfully defeated the British forces in battles at Koveri and Odanilai. However, after a prolonged struggle, he was eventually captured by the British and hanged at Sangagiri Fort on 31st July 1805. His bravery and leadership made him a symbol of Tamil pride and patriotism. Today, Dhiran Chinnamalai is remembered as one of the early martyrs of India's freedom struggle. Statues and memorials across Tamil Nadu commemorate his valiant legacy. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Munshi Premchand, 31st July 1880 to 8th October 1936. Munshi Premchand, born as Dhanpat Rai Srivastava, was one of the most celebrated and influential writers in modern Hindu and Urdu literature. Known for his realistic portrayal of rural India, social injustice, and human emotions, he wrote over a dozen novels, 300 short stories, and numerous essays. His famous works include Godan, Gaban, Nirmala, and the short story Kafan. He used literature as a tool to highlight issues like poverty, caste discrimination, and women's oppression. Writing under the pen name Premchand, he brought a new wave of social awareness into Indian storytelling. Initially a school teacher, he also worked as a government servant, but resigned to fully dedicate himself to writing and social reform. His language was simple yet powerful, making deep emotional connections with readers. Munshi Premchand's legacy continues to inspire generations of writers and readers in India and beyond. Today is the anniversary of Shahid Udham Singh, 26th December 1899 to 31st July 1940. Shahid Udham Singh was a brave Indian revolutionary known for avenging the Jallianwala Bagh massacre by assassinating Michael O'Dwyer, the former governor of Punjab, in London in 1940. Born in Sunam, Punjab, he witnessed the horrific massacre in Amritsar in 1919, which deeply impacted him and ignited a lifelong desire for justice. He later joined the Ghadar party and traveled abroad to rally support for India's freedom. After years of planning, he shot O'Dwyer at the public event in London on 30th March 1940 to protest British brutality. He was arrested immediately and proudly accepted responsibility for the act. On 31st July 1940, Udham Singh was hanged in London's Pentonville prison. He remains a symbol of fearless patriotism and sacrifice in India's freedom struggle. His legacy continues to inspire generations fighting against injustice and colonial operations. Today is the anniversary of Muhammad Rafi. 24th December 1924 to 31st July 1980. Mohammad Rafi was one of the India's most legendary and versatile playback singers, whose voice defined the golden era of Bollywood music. Born in Kotla Sultan Singh near Amritsar, he began singing at a young age and made his debut in Lahore before moving to Mumbai. Over his illustrious career, he recorded more than 7,000 songs in various Indian languages, ranging from romantic melodies and devotional bhajans to patriotic anthems and qawwalis. Known for his soulful music and emotive expressions, he collaborated with top composers like Naushad S.D. Burman, Shankar Jaikishan, and R.D. Burman. His iconic songs include चौदवन का चांद, बहारों फूल बरसाओ, ये दुनिया ये महफिल, and आज मौसम बड़ा बेईमान है. Rafi received numerous awards including the Padma Shri in 1967. He passed away on 31st July 1980, leaving behind a timeless legacy cherished by music lovers across generations. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Paul Delos Boyer, 31st July 1918 to 2nd June 2018. Paul Delos Boyer was an American biochemist renowned for his groundbreaking work on the mechanism of ATP synthesis, the fundamental energy currency of cells. He shared the 1997 Nobel Prize in Chemistry with John E. Walker for his elucidation of the enzymatic process that produces adenosine triphosphate (ATP) in cells. Boyer's research focused on the ATP synthase enzyme, particularly how it functions like a molecular motor to generate energy. His innovative binding change mechanism proposed how energy is stored and released during ATP production. He conducted much of his influential research at the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA. Boyer's work helped bridge gaps in understanding cellular metabolism and energy transformation. Beyond his scientific achievements, he was also known for mentoring students and promoting rigorous biochemical research. His contributions remain central to modern molecular biology and bioenergetics. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Milton Friedman, 31st July 1912 to 16 November 2006. Milton Friedman was a renowned American economist and a leading figure in the Chicago School of Economics, known for his strong advocacy of free market capitalism. He was awarded the Nobel Prize in Economic Sciences in 1976 for his research on consumption analysis, monetary history, and the complexity of stabilization policy. Friedman challenged the Keynesian economic model and emphasized the role of monetary policy in controlling inflation and managing economic cycles. His influential works such as Capitalism and Freedom and Free to Choose argued that economic freedom is essential to political freedom. He advised several US presidents and influenced global economic policies, including those of developing nations. Friedman's ideas played a key role in shaping policies of deregulation and privatization in the late 20th century. Though often controversial, his legacy continues to shape debates in economics and public policy worldwide. Today is At the anniversary of Mr. Richard Kuhn, 3rd December 1900 to 31st July 1967. Richard Kuhn was a distinguished Austrian-German biochemist who was awarded the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 1938 for his research on carotenoids and vitamins, particularly vitamin B2 and vitamin B6. His work significantly advanced the understanding of essential nutrients and their roles in human health. Kuhn studied at the University of Vienna and later worked at the University of Heidelberg, where he conducted much of his groundbreaking research. Although he was awarded the Nobel Prize, he was initially unable to accept it due to restrictions imposed by the Nazi regime. Beyond his vitamin research, Kuhn also contributed to the fields of enzymology and organic chemistry. He published extensively and influenced many future scientists. His work laid the foundation for modern nutritional biochemistry. Richard Cohn remains a key figure in the development of 20th century chemical and biological sciences. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Damodar Dharmananda Kosambi, 31st July 1907 to 29 June 1966. Damodar Dharmananda Kosambi was a pioneering Indian polymath, mathematician, statistician, historian, and Marxist scholar who made the lasting contributions to both the sciences and humanities. Educated at Harvard, he later taught at institutions like Ferguson College and the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. In mathematics, he is known for his work in statistics and number theory, particularly the Kosambi-Cohen-Loewy theorem used in signal processing. As a historian, Kosambi revolutionized Indian historiography by applying Marxist methods and scientific analysis to the study of ancient India. His seminal works, such as An Introduction to the Study of Indian History, offered a socio-economic interpretation of Indian civilization. He also made contributions to Sanskrit studies and numismatics. Kosambi's interdisciplinary approach bridged science and history, earning him wide respect as a bold and original thinker. His legacy continues to influence Indian academic and intellectual discourse. The daily days of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Please do like, share, and subscribe this channel.